Hey everyone, I'm Jake Steinerman, a VR developer advocate here at Meta Reality Labs, and I'm going to share a few tips and resources for how you can get your app ready for the Meta Horizon store. To recap, we've been building our relaxing mixed reality experience, Blossom Buddy, where you can place plants around your physical environment and interact with a cute robot companion. Now, I'm going to walk you through getting the experience ready for our first users. First, I'll explain how to ensure that your app meets our policies called virtual reality checks, or VRCs. Then, I'll show you how to start building a vibrant community by taking a look at a recent developer success story. Next, we'll take a look at our product detail page and optimize it for conversion using our A/B testing tools. And then finally, I'll walk you through how to publish your experience to the Meta Horizon store and getting your first playtesters. First, let's talk about virtual reality checks, or VRCs. These are a set of technical and content requirements that Meta uses to ensure every app on the store meets high-quality standards by reducing motion sickness, ensuring smooth input, and delivering a safe, comfortable experience for users. VRCs cover quality issues, including performance metrics like frame rate, functional correctness, such as input handling and entitlement validation, and user comfort. VRCs also cover policy requirements, such as content appropriateness and privacy compliance. Passing these checks is required to get your experience approved for the store. To help you, Meta provides documentation for all of our VRCs on the Meta Quest Developer Center, which you should refer to early and often during development to catch and fix issues before submission. Let's take a look at a couple of the most commonly failed VRCs and how to fix them. We'll start with Performance.1. Performance VRCs are intended to ensure your experience is performant and responsive. During review, experiences fail Performance.1 more than any other VRC. When we test experiences during the review process, we see the most problems with frame rate. A low frame rate not only takes away from the user experience, it can even create physical discomfort. Under Performance.1, your experience must consistently meet a requirement of at least 60 frames per second. For the best user experience, we recommend your app perform at 72 frames per second or better. To test your app's frame rate, play through it using the OVR metrics tool. We always have this tool running when we're testing, so we recommend you do the same. Ensure your experience consistently performs at 60 frames per second or better for the entire experience. We do allow a lower frame rate for loading screens, but they should be designed in a way where users won't notice. Opt for simple design options like a solid color on the screen for loading. Next, let's look at Privacy.1. Under this VRC, Meta will confirm that the privacy policy link you submit leads to a live, publicly available privacy policy managed by your organization and is relevant to your experience. To ensure your experience satisfies Privacy.1, you should confirm it meets the following criteria. The link you've provided is live, functional, and publicly available. Your privacy policy is hosted on a website secured with a valid SSL certificate. The link you've provided takes users directly to your privacy policy. Your app's privacy policy is owned and managed by your organization. And last but not least, your privacy policy covers the data practices for the experience being submitted and doesn't relate to another experience. There are a few more VRCs that developers commonly fail that we haven't gotten to today. Check out the full how-to guide in our docs called Passing the Most Commonly Failed VRCs. Okay, so you've built your fantastic groundbreaking title, passed the VRCs, and now you're ready to get it out into the world. But you're still missing the most vital component that every title absolutely needs, a community. A game is nothing without its players. They're not just the people that engage with your title, they're your best advocates, testers, and promoters. But where do we find them? How do you organize and interact with them for things like feedback and ideas? Let's take a look at the recent hit Animal Company for how they were able to grow their community to over 1 million monthly active players in less than a year. From the start, Worcester Games, the studio behind Animal Company, designed a game that was naturally social and shareable. They focused on creating you-had-to-be-there moments, unpredictable, chaotic interactions that players love to capture and share on places like TikTok and YouTube. This viral design helped Animal Company earn over 1 billion organic views on TikTok and grow a Discord community of more than 300,000 members. Before launch, the team embraced building in public. They shared early gameplay videos on TikTok, which attracted their first passionate fans, and brought them into the game's Discord server. This open approach gave players a real voice, letting them give feedback through Q&As, polls, creative contests like fan art, and video challenges. They launched in early access on the Meta Horizon store, which indicated to prospective players that the game was new and undergoing regular updates and fixes. This set expectations with players up front and opened the door to regular feedback between the developers and their players. Animal Company also made it their mission to ship updates every single week and post the release notes in a dedicated channel on their Discord server, which kept engagement high. These weekly updates became community events in of themselves, fueling excitement and giving players a constant feed of fresh material to share on their own channels. These rapid release cycles were crucial for refining the game and keeping momentum rolling. The team also enabled content creators by creating regular community contests. This gave the most passionate creators early access to new content and unique in-game cosmetics. When players shared gameplay moments with friends and collaborated with each other on their contest submissions, it helped the game's reach grow even further, all organically. Importantly, Animal Company was patient with monetization. They waited 3 months after early access to introduce paid content, making sure they had strong product market fit. So, let's go over some key takeaways from this example about ways you can effectively build your community. First, make sure you're building in public and get regular feedback from your early adopters. Design for shareability. Make content that players want to share with their friends and their followers. Be sure to use platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Discord to enable new players to discover your game and join your community. Keep a steady update schedule. This allows players something to look forward to and get excited about. Enable creators with assets and resources that they can use to make content with, and reward your most dedicated creators. And lastly, be patient and data-driven with monetization. For more on Animal Company's success, their community strategies, and to hear from the team themselves, check out the full case study over on the Meta Horizon blog. All right, so our experience meets all the VRCs, we have a community established and excited to play, and now they just need a place to find and download it. This is where your product detail page comes in. Your product detail page is your experience's showcase on the Meta Horizon store. It's where users learn about your experience and decide whether to download it. Some of the core features of the product detail page are videos and screenshots of your app in action, both a short and long description of your experience, the game's development status, so whether it's in early access, coming soon, or it's going to be available for pre-order, pricing, so whether the game is free to play, a one-time cost, or maybe it's subscription-based, and analytics. As a developer, this is something that you get access to in the developer dashboard and a lot more. Make sure your product detail page is clear, engaging, and informative. Write concise descriptions that highlight what makes your experience unique and who it's for. And be sure to use high-quality screenshots and trailers that showcase your app's best features and gameplay. Pay attention to the Quest Asset VRCs for specific requirements and recommendations when it comes to your experience's product detail page assets. If you want to reach more players in more regions around the world, we recommend localizing your product detail page content in different languages as well. For more tips on building a really great product detail page, check out our course Boosting Conversion on the Meta Horizon store. Okay, we reviewed the VRCs, started building our community, and got our product detail page ready. Now it's time to start submitting our experience to the Meta Horizon store. Uploading our experience consists of a couple of steps. First, creating your app, signing your application, uploading the build, and creating release channels. This is optional, but recommended for beta testing with users. Now, step 2, signing your app, was actually covered by Robbie in the session Improving and Iterating Your App, so we won't be covering it here. To create your app, log on to the developer dashboard, click Create a New App, enter the name of your app. We'll call our experience Blossom Buddy. Just a note, the name is permanent and cannot be changed. From Platform, select Meta Horizon Store, then click Create. Next, we're going to upload our app for review. We can do this using the MetaQuest Developer Hub, which can be downloaded from the Meta Horizon documentation at the QR code seen here on screen. In the Quest Developer Hub, click on App Distribution on the left side navigation bar and select your app from the list. Click the Upload button on the release channel you're targeting and select the APK file for your app. Follow the instructions to select and upload your app's APK file. Then click Upload. Just a note, you should plan to submit your app for review at least 2 weeks in advance of when you plan to launch. This allows us enough time to review your app and for you to make any changes if necessary. During the review, Meta will verify that your assets and copy meet our design guidelines and approve your release. For an overview of the application review process, check out our detailed guide, An App's Journey Through Meta's Requirements. Once you've passed all the VRCs, built a strong early community, set up your product detail page, and created your app in the developer dashboard, it's time to start getting feedback from players. Beta testing is your first real step towards being ready to launch. Over on the MetaQuest developer dashboard, you can create beta release channels or closed alpha beta programs to organize these playtests. Make sure to invite a diverse group of testers via email or shareable links, and provide clear instructions on how to give feedback. Setting up a private Discord or Facebook group for your testers is a great way to collect bug reports, usability feedback, and performance data. To add playtesters, use release channels in the developer dashboard. Head to Distribution, Release Channels, and then choose a channel like Beta. If you want to invite people via a link, click on Settings and enable Grant Access to Users by URL, and copy the URL it's generated. If you want to invite people via email, head to Users, then Email Invite Users, and enter their email address. Regular playtesting sessions help you identify issues early and iterate quickly, improving your app's stability and user experience before launch. To wrap up, getting your experience ready for the Meta Horizon store is a thorough process, but we're here to support you every step of the way. For more detailed steps about everything we talked about today, including all the links, tools, and resources that you'll need, head over to the official guide, Submitting Your App. If you have any questions or need any help at all, be sure to contact our new support channels at Meta Horizon Support on X and Reddit. And definitely be sure to use the Contact Us tab on the developer dashboard. You did it! Congrats on publishing your first experience to the Meta Horizon store. We cannot wait to see what else you build.